everybody. My name is Hannah and I work in the Adult Services section at the Scott County Public Library. And today I'm going to give you a couple of tips and tricks on good lighting for outdoor photography. With technology today, pretty much everybody has a camera in their pocket in the form of their cell phone. And I'm pretty sure that we take more photos nowadays than we ever have. And with our summertime coming up, people are spending more time outside. We want to capture those moments. And we want to have good photos of those moments. So in the current light that I am in, I am standing underneath a tree. And you may notice that you can see my face pretty clearly. There's no really bright spots. There's no harsh shadows. It's just pretty even skin tone. Now, if I move over into the sun, that's going to change drastically. Now, I am sunburnt, so I am a little bit more red than I normally would be, but you will notice instantly that there are bright spots along my nose, my forehead, my cheek, and then on top of that, there's really deep dark shadows under my eyes, right here along my neck, from my hair, and none of that looks good for a photograph, especially when you walk over here and you see what the shade can do. So it is currently 1 o'clock in the afternoon and the sun is directly overhead. You want to try to avoid doing photographs with the sun directly overhead when it's really, really bright out like this. Now, you guys can kind of see behind me is there are a lot of clouds in the sky. Clouds can be your friend, but we cannot control them. So if the sun goes behind a cloud, it does this wonderful thing where it will automatically diffuse the light for you. I personally love to take photographs on an overcast day. It gives really pretty light in my opinion. Not all photographers are going to agree with that, but that's just one of the times, one of the weather situations I prefer to take photos in. The other thing that I want you guys to notice, now I am currently on an iPhone. I cannot speak for Androids. I haven't used an Android to be able to say what their camera functions are. But if you look at the sky behind me, you'll notice that the clouds are really gray. Do you want to know what they actually look like? Super blue. How did I make that happen? I tapped on my screen where the clouds were at. Now I got a lot darker and you'll notice that basically the camera set its camera settings to adjust for the thing I tapped on. Now, if you look at me, the darkest thing in this image is probably my hair. So if I tap, if I tap my hair on the screen, not on my body, then the sky blows out completely and turns white. But when I tap up there, we know that there's actually a beautiful blue sky up there. So what I like to do is kind of go somewhere in between, depending on what it is I'm taking a photo of. And I tap on the green of the tree and everything adjusts perfectly. Maybe pretty close to perfectly. So you got your blue, you got a pretty good skin tone on your subject matter, and everything is exposed properly. So tap your screen and see if your phone will do the same thing. I'm sure that it will. The other thing I want to say about this harsh midday sun, it's going to sound weird, but if you have access to a flash, either on your cell phone or if you're using a real camera, and you are able to turn your flash on, you can use a flash in the midday sun to even out those shadows that you get underneath your eyes and across your neck and all of that from the sun coming down directly on you. It will fill those shadows in for you. So it's basically an external light source that's right on your subject. So that works out really well to eliminate those shadows. The last thing that I want to mention is golden hour. And golden hour happens right as the sun is coming up and as the sun is setting. It's basically when the sun is pretty close to the horizon and everything kind of is softer, a little bit glowier, and it makes for really, really pretty pictures. So if you're planning a photo shoot of your child, of your pets, anything like that, and you want to get a really nice image, I would try to plan early in the morning or in the evening when the light is just a little bit softer and a little bit prettier. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, that you found it informative, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment and I'll be happy to answer anything you've got. Thanks so much. Have a great day.